Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Faithwalk 101. We are so glad that you could join us. In this lesson, we're going to be talking about the reality of your stress. Do you know where it's coming from? It just seems like people are so stressed out today. Oh man, we're just so much worry and anxiety. But in the book of Peter writes in 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 7, he says that he cares for us, my friends. We cast all our cares, all our anxieties. We cast them all on him because he cares for us, he loves us, and he will take care of us. Do you know what the greatest strain is on your brain today? You know what people are talking about so much? The stress. People are just stressed out. Do you know what causes your stress? Do you know? Have you been able to identify it? A lot of times we point to other people. It's my neighbor. It's the person I live with. It's the person that I work with. It's the person over me. It's the president. It's all these different things, my friends. Is that the cause of your stress? Is that the reason why you can't get any rest at night? Oh, my friends, do you feel helpless? Do you feel like a victim that's fallen from his mother's nest, caught up in this world of evil, and there's a lot of it going around, and longing? People are longing. They're longing to be blessed. Did you know, my friends, that the reality of sin makes people embrace their stress? Now, we don't want to call it your stress, but stress, a stressful life. But the reality of sin, my friends, is a fallen, broken world. Your stress is real. That's right. Well, I keep saying your stress, but stress that we experience, it's real. We're all experiencing stressful situations. And some stress is good, my friends, because we need that pressure to make us strong. But it's when we constantly live under a life of being under pressure and stressful, then that's when everything goes haywire inside of us. But everyone that is experiencing stress and problems and trials and stress, yes, they are real, my friends. But the reality is, here's the reality that I want you to know. God is greater than any stressful situation that you can experience. And 1 Peter chapter 5, 1-7 says that we're to cast our cares, our problems, our trials, whatever we're experiencing, cast them on him, give them to him, because he cares, he knows, and he loves us, my friends. And so that's what we want to do, cast our cares on him. He's greater. He's greater than any stress that you might feel. And that's what the enemy does not want you to know. He does not want you to know that God is bigger than all of this, and that he has a solution, a remedy. And he says, come unto me, all you that labor and heavy laden. And he says, I will give you rest, my friends. We can find rest in him when we come and we learn of him, when we yoke ourselves to our Lord Jesus Christ, when we come to understand that the power, the spirit that lives in us is greater and bigger and stronger than anything that we're going through. I know that right at the time you feel like nothing is bigger, greater, stronger than what we're going through, because it's causing you to malfunction internally, and you just can't think straight. But we got to step back, my friends. But it's important that we fellowship with other believers, that we have this relationship with other believers, but mainly we have a relationship with our Lord Jesus Christ. The enemy does not want you to know that Jesus Christ is greater than any issue that we could ever experience. He wants you to stay immature in your mind so that you will never, ever spiritually grow. And the whole purpose of the church is to mature the saints so that they grow spiritually. And when saints don't grow spiritually, what you have is a whole body of immature believers that deal with things in a very immature way. And we become overcome with stress and problems and trials. And like I said, no one wants any of it. But our Lord Jesus Christ is bigger than all of them. So the enemy wants you to stay immature in your mind so that you never spiritually grow, so that you try to make this fancy world, you're trying to make it your reality show. And yes, it is a reality that we're dealing with. And stress and problems and trials, they're real. No one is immune to them. But our Lord Jesus Christ has the answer. He says, my peace I leave you, not as the world does. So you're under stress or you feel stress, give it to our Lord Jesus Christ. Pray about it. Talk to him about it. He will put people in your path that can encourage you and help you. And you know what? You might be an encouragement to someone else. You know, many counselors, when you doing counseling or being counseled, one of the things that they might advise you to do is get out and help someone else. Do something for somebody else. Sometimes we get so consumed with ourselves and our problems that we forget that there are other people that are dealing with the same thing, and then there are other people that are dealing with things so much more greater than what we are. Sometimes when we talk to someone that's really dealing with some issues, after you listen to them, it's like, wow, my problems just seem so very small compared to what they're going through. But we want to encourage one another and be an encouragement to other people. The Bible tells us that we are to encourage one another. We are to esteem each other higher than ourselves. And so we want to encourage one another. We want to pray to God. And we want to, my friends, just mainly be able to trust God and understand that this is what the enemy wants to do. He wants us to turn from God and not rely on it. He wants us to believe that the things that we're going through are so much bigger than anyone can deal with or anyone can fix. But the reality is, my friends, God is bigger than all of this. He still sits on his throne. He's still in charge. He still knows what's going on. And what we want to do is walk according to his way. In John 6:32, it says, the truth will set you free. And truth is how we as believers measure reality. My friends, the world is saying a lot of things that is just not true. But when you're hurting and you're trying to find your way and you're looking for relief, sometimes you will take on some of the medicine that the world is giving out. I'm talking about the verbal medicine of do this and be this and try this. And many times it just does not get us where we need to be. Only Jesus Christ can do that. And the truth sets us free, and that's how we measure reality. So that's how we want to continue to go, my friends. The greatest strain on your brain today, do you know what's causing it? Do you know what's causing your stress, the stress that you're dealing with? Do you know why you're not getting any rest? If you don't, my friends, take it to our Lord Jesus Christ. And if you do, surrender it to him also. Give it to him because he cares. First Peter chapter 5 and verse 7, cast all your cares, not some of them, everything on him, because he cares for you and he loves us all. Continue to join us on Faithwalk 101, my friends, as we talk more about these things. Thank you, my friends.